Hello my lovely loves, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a requested reading, and the request was when will they be coming back. Okay, so we did have what's stopping them from expressing their love, but they asked for a follow-up reading for when will they be coming back. So we're going to do that one today for you, and I'm going to start by cleansing and setting the intention. But before I do that, I can hear the washing machine beeping and I don't want it to annoy you when we set the intention, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, thank you. I apologize for that. It just started happening as soon as I hit record. So okay, so we've got some wood. We're going to smoke it out, and we're going to set the intention on behalf of our highest and purest selves in perfect comfort, in alignment with inspiration and love. We ask that whatever messages need to come through today for the collective here do come through. Anything else that needs to be aired is aired. And that we find healing and purification in today's reading. Also, I feel like some of you have some letting go that you need to do. So as the smoke rises here, we let go of anything, any old resentments, any old pains that need to fade away. Okay. And whilst we do this, I'd like you to just stare at the crystals. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. We have group number 1 with the tourmaline, group number 2 with the amethyst, and group number 3 with the citrine. I recently discovered that there is such a crystal as an ametrine, which is an amethyst and a citrine combined, which I think is a beautiful energy to have. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. I'm going to run that over the cards. I have already cleansed myself and the cards in this room, but I feel like I need some extra cleansing. Okay. So when you're ready, feel free to pause the video if you need, but we're going to get started with group number 1 with the tourmaline. Okay. Okay. So as usual, we're going to start with the sentinel, and we're going to see what energies want to come through for us. For group number 1 collective, please. And we've got the protective energy of my doggies here, Ollie and Nugs. They're currently in the dream world, having some dreams. I always wonder what kind of dreams dogs have. I wonder if they dream about their past lives. Okay, so we have Temperance. We have Queen of Cups. Whoopsie daisies. We have the World. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. We have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups. So group number 1, will they come back? You know, I feel like you've actually found a lot of balance in separation from this person. I feel like you found your feet. You found your purpose outside of this person whilst they've been away. And you've gotten to know some new things about yourself, some things that you weren't previously really aware of, or maybe didn't really have an in-depth knowledge of. You've started to learn those things. And I do feel like this person was karmic with the world, okay? This is completion. This is the end of a cycle. And with the Hanged Man, the potential for growth in this relationship is over. The Hanged Man in reverse. There's no more potential for growth. There's no clarity in the relationship. And that's confirmed by the Two of Cups in reverse. I don't see for group number 1 that you will get back together with this person. If you do get back together with them, I don't see it being an amicable reunion. Might be for a few days, weeks, months, but I don't see it lasting, because this was a karmic situation and you've learnt the lessons that needed to be learned from it. So if you reunite with them, it'll be out of the desires of the ego rather than the desires of the spirit. But I have a feeling, though, for some of you that you won't be reuniting with them. You'll choose not to, because we have the Three of Wands. So you're looking out for other options, okay? Waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for new fish to jump out of the sea. You know, it's on the back of a decision. With the Two of Wands here, you've made a decision and now you're waiting for something new to come in, which is confirmed by the Page of Cups, okay? Again, fish jumping out of the sea, okay? I wasn't even looking at that when I said it. But, you know, we've got lilies here on his clothing, and the lilies grow in fortitude. They grow through mud and through dirty waters, and then they flourish and they're beautiful and they surface, you know, above all of that darkness in the murky lake. So I feel like this offer, this new love, is coming out of the darkness of this. It's flourished because of the lessons you've learned from your past. You are now compatible with this person because of who you've evolved into being from this past relationship. So the relationship definitely had its purpose, but I believe that it's come to an end karmically. And whether or not you choose to continue it in the physical world is up to you. But I don't see there being any more lessons to learn from this relationship, okay? Let's see. I've got 2 decks calling me right now. Let's see what the Animal Spirit deck want to say. Oops. Yeah, the rabbit. Yep. So you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of what the future holds without this person, okay? You might even be afraid that they're like your last path in romance. If you're a bit older, you might feel like this is your last chance to fall in love, to meet someone, to be in a relationship, which is obviously not true, you know, it's never too late. But that fear is there anyway, okay? Yeah, you're worried about being alone. I feel like you don't really like the dating scene either. You don't, you know, enjoy modern dating, and I totally understand that, neither do I. You're afraid of having to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince, essentially, or your queen. So this person is comfortable because you know them and you don't have to filter through the crap to find someone good again. But what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be waiting for an offer to come into you. So it's not so much that you're going to have to actually go looking. I think it's going to find you. Let's take the Divine Goddess cards. And I actually want to take this card from the top. It's the Sphinx. I feel like it's very appropriate for this reading because it reminds us that there is beauty even in the heart of that which terrifies. And right now you are feeling terrified. The Sphinx is a symbol of strength and wisdom and royal power. She reminds us that nothing comes to creation without some destruction, and that sometimes to solve a mystery we must enter the darkness. Very much like the lotus, okay? The lotus must be planted and seed from the darkness and grow from there. And that's exactly what you're doing from this relationship. Let's see if there's any Moonology cards that want to come out for us. Okay. Communication is key. New Moon and Gemini. Can we get some clarification on that, please? Okay, for some of you, if you communicate with your person that you're waiting on, you might discover that you might discover a new truth that makes you realize that they're not worth waiting for anymore. We've got nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So what I'm seeing here is that, some of you are not communicating with yourself, with your inner needs and inner desires. You're not communicating with your fears and learning how to reconcile them. You're just blocking them out. So for a lot of you, you need to communicate with yourself and reconcile with your inner fears and reconcile with the moon, do some moon healing and, learn and understand that your fears are not your destiny, okay? Your fears are guidance, but they're not your destiny. And we're going to take an Arthurian Tarot card. Ten of Swords. Time for an ending. Karmic ending. End of a cycle. In conjunction with the World. The Two of Cups in reverse. Three of Wands. Page of Cups. It couldn't be any clearer to me that this person has served their purpose in your life and it's time for you to move on. So, will they come back into your life? Potentially, yes, in the 3D world. It's up to you whether you accept it. But as long as you're aware that there's not likely to be much spiritual growth with this person, okay? You've learned the lessons that you need to from them, okay? It's time to build new foundations with the Three of Pentacles. It's time to grow from this heartbreak with the Three of Swords and find fulfillment on your own with the Nine of Cups, which is what you've been quite successful at with Temperance and the Queen of Cups. So this telling you to stay the path and don't let the grief interfere with this pathway that you've created for yourself, where you're building new foundations for yourself and learning to support your own network, okay? Let's take a Mermaid Oracle deck as our final message. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So we have the Orca here. So the Orca is about stamina, loyalty, integrity, survival, being the top of the hierarchy. Okay? Intelligence. whatever the orca calls to you, take on that message and move forward with that. So if the message to you is to maintain self-respect through loyalty to yourself, then move forward in manifesting a life where you remain loyal to yourself and to have self-respect by not returning back to this person if you don't feel respected with them, okay? I hope that wasn't too confusing. I didn't word that very well. But nonetheless, the message is clear. It's time to write a new intention, dive deep and find what really benefits your soul, what's really serving you, and follow that, okay? Alrighty, group number 1, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. As always, I am deeply appreciative of your support, and I can't wait to see you in the next reading. So ciao for now. Hello, group number 2 that chose the amethyst. We're going to do your reading now. I actually feel like I need to cleanse with some smoke again. I don't know why, but that's what they're asking me to do, so let's do some cleansing. And we're keeping the same intention, but just resetting the energy so that it's nice and vibrant and fresh, like lemonade in summer. Okay. So, what's coming through for group number 2's collective energy, please? Death in reverse. Ooh, okay, I will take those then. That's it's like a third of the deck. Okay. Good compromise, good deal, good deal. All right. So we have the Ace of Swords sideways. Crossing that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. It's really going to annoy me if these don't go straight. Okay, I just need to breathe it out. Breathe out the OCD. Whew. Okay, and we have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Swords. This could or could not be in reverse. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, Ace of Cups is in reverse also. Oh, Houdini. We've got the Eight of Wands. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse too. Okay. This is an interesting situation because you're not having communication with this person. But how do I describe this? Okay, so you, for example, broke up with a person, or they broke up with you. Either way, it doesn't matter. But a couple of weeks, couple of days, couple of months later, they came back. They wanted to get back with you, I'm feeling. Or they wanted some sort of reprieve, some sort of renewal, reunion, reconciliation. They wanted something from you, so they came groveling back for something, okay? For some of you, it's to get back together, but I'm feeling this sense of groveling. And you rejected them. Some of you were malleable and kind and compromising, but ultimately you didn't completely give them what they wanted from you out of self-respect and integrity. And so they did this thing where my best friend and I have this funny little saying that we do. And it's like when people tell you that they're going, but they want you to chase them. So it's like, I'm leaving now, I'm opening the door, I'm walking out the door, I'm closing the door, okay, I'm leaving, and then they shout through the door, I'm going, and it's like they just want you to follow them, okay, they want you to chase them. They're leaving because they want to make you feel desperate, because they feel desperate for you to chase them, they feel desperate for you to want them. So I feel like this person is not talking to you because they want you to chase them. And you want to know if they are not talking to them because... Sorry, I didn't word that right. You want to know why they aren't talking to you because you're confused by this energy. And because you are so compromising and generous and kind. And I feel like your feelings to them are quite on and off. Like they're quite malleable too. Like sometimes you feel like you want them back. Sometimes you feel like you don't, which is normal. So are they going to come back? Yes. We have 2 yeses. They're going to make a new offer to you, which is going to look pretty damn good. Let's be honest. And it's going to be genuine. Crossed by the Ace of Swords. It's going to be true. But it's not going to work out. And it's not from malintention. It's just that this relationship is just not in the right energy right now. So whilst the offer is really nice and it's really good, the energy and the vibration, the environment for it is not appropriate, okay? You can't grow a plant that needs water and moisture every day in the desert, you know? So it's kind of like that. Like there's nothing wrong with the plant. It's just the environment's not right. And you will fight for it for a little while. You'll try to make it work. But you'll realize you're just repeating old problems again. You're repeating old griefs. And as I said, you're quite malleable. It's like, do I want this? Do I not want this? And that's what you're going to be like. It's going to be like, And they're kind of the same. Because I feel like it's a lot of this is coming out of the ego on their side of things, okay? Because they do care about you a lot. They do. But your minds and your vibrations aren't aligned, okay? So you can't really satisfy each other in a way that needs to be satisfied. And that's why you love each other, you care about each other, but there's just the satisfaction's not there. And so that's why you're like, yeah, I want this. No, I don't want this. And they're the same. And they're going to come to you in this genuine manner with this new offer, thinking that they figured it out. But I feel like they're going to give up quite quickly. Whereas you're going to try and keep on putting in the work, which is why this could kind of go either way, this card. It could be in reverse or it could be in alignment. And when you are wanting to work hard for it, they're not wanting to work hard for it. When they're wanting to work hard for it, you're not wanting to work hard for it. Because your vibrations just aren't working right now. See here, like when they're offering you something, you're not looking for it. When you're offering them something, they're not looking for it. you're just not in alignment right now, so you can't really contain the fulfillment that you need. There is potential there, okay? They are going to come back to you because they recognize that potential, but the environment is just not right at the moment for it, okay? And that's why I'm seeing this 10 of Pentacles in reverse and this 8 of Wands in reverse, because there's no clear direction towards this. There's no clear path. It's going to be very confusing and very difficult for you. And there might even be a little bit of desperation involved on this person's end as well still, because remember how I was saying, like, I'm leaving now, I'm going, bye, bye. It's like, okay, like they just feel desperate to be needed. So it's like they're on the edge of their seat, but at the same time, they refuse to get up because they want you to get up and chase them. They're a bit greedy in that sense where they need to be validated. I don't want to say greedy. Greedy is not the right word. But they have some work to do because they constantly need to be validated. Greedy is not the right word. I apologize. I shouldn't have used that. And you guys aren't going to be able to communicate with each other properly because you want different things at different times. And it's like when they want you one week and then they don't want you the next week and you want them and you're like, but you told me last week that you wanted to be with me. And they're like, yeah, but I don't anymore. So it's like, oh my God, like, are you lying to me? But it's like, no, they're not lying. They're not, because we've got the Ace of Swords. It's just that they really don't know what they want. So there is this resistance of death here. There's this resistance of this relationship ending because there is a love between you both. There is a caring, generosity, and genuine feeling between you both, which is why you're resisting this death. You're trying to make it work. And by all means, give it a go. It will work out for some of you. This is a collective energy. This is a general reading. I cannot say definitively that it's not going to work out. But the collective energy is leaning towards that it won't. It will be a struggle. Okay? Let's take an Moonology card. Confidence is your key to success. Your key to success is to really be definitive in what you want, decide what it is you want and go after it. And right now, you can't decide what it is you want with this person. They can't decide what it is that they want with you. But you had the ferocity of the lion. You go after what you want very ambitiously, but what you want always changes. So you take all these big leaps and bounds to what you want, and then the next week you're regressing, but you've made all of these irreversible moves towards your previous goal, but then your goal changes. It's like, well, I can't take that back. Okay, so your energy is just scattered. You know, you're leaving parts of yourself in many different energetic fields right now, and it's hard for you to gather yourself again. So you need to do some grounding work. Do a grounding meditation. Use some grounding crystals, do some grounding Reiki, use some salt lamps, because I can just feel like your photons are just like scattered. You and your loved ones are safe. New Moon in Cancer. Can we get some clarification on that, please? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to see if there's any kind of deeper message to that at all. Oh, okay, your connection is protected. Just because you're not together in a relationship doesn't mean that you can't be friends. Work through your fears. And it's interesting that we have the crab and the scorpion here, either side of the lion. It's like the two hands of the heart, okay? Because on one hand you act out of fear, and on the other hand you act out of love, but with the same ferocity and ambition of the heart. So I think what they're saying is there's always going to be that love between you that's protected thoroughly. And it will manifest in other ways, either through friendship or through some sort of other connection, but not in this relationship, not in a romantic sense for a lot of you. Okay, let's take a goddess card. Okay, got two. So we have Themis. And we have Valkyrie. Pardon me. Oh, okay, I'll read Valkyrie first. Jeez. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Jeez. I'll read Themis first. What on earth? If you guys could see what just happened, and I felt like I just got possessed. It was like somebody was moving my arms for me. Pardon me. Okay, so Themis is one of the oldest... Pardon me, sorry, I'm getting a message. I can't read them both at the same time. Alright, let's try this. Themis is one of the oldest and most revered of the Greek goddesses, an ancient goddess. Both a living, giving creator and a goddess of death. A mother of three fates who determine the destiny of all mortals and gods. Valkyrie is a representation of this goddess as a death wielder. The bird guards of the Valkyrie is out of the raven, long associated with death and magic. The name Valkyrie means chooser of the slain. The face and the form of the Valkyrie are the last thing a person sees before death. Themis is prophecy incarnate. Her oracles derive from her sense of order and connection to nature. In later Greek mythology, transferred to Mount Olympus, she personified the social order of law and custom, a reminder that social order is ultimately dependent on the natural order of the earth. They're telling me I screwed it up. I'm supposed to be reading this in a certain pattern. It's very confusing. Valkyries are psychopomps who lead the soul to the afterworld, and then we say she personified the social order of law and custom, a reminder that social order is ultimately dependent on the natural order of the earth. For ancient people, death was part of a cyclical process leading again to rebirth. Comfortable moving through the shifting, mantic world of dreams. Themis is deep wisdom, familiar with both the depths of earth and the heights of sky, a guide into soul. Whereas Valkyrie, embodied by black, is a symbol of fertility and abundance. She represents part of us that is unafraid of the dark places. She can lead us into and through them. She reminds us that the seeds germinate in the darkness, and sometimes we need darkness in order to grow. I have no idea what was going on there. I'm going to read these to you separately now, but for some reason they wanted me to read like this. So, like that. Hopefully there was a message that got through to some of you from that. I was hella confused, okay? But that was just, wow. All right, so we have Themis, who is one of the oldest and the most revered of the Greek goddesses, the daughter of Gaia, the earth goddess. She's the mother of three fates who determine the destiny of all mortals and gods. Shown here as the giver of dreams, she was once consulted as Delphi, as the bestower of oracles. She's prophecy incarnate. Her oracles derive from a sense of order and connection to nature. In late Greek mythology, transferred to Mount Olympus, she personified the social order of law and custom, a reminder that social order is ultimately dependent on the natural order of the earth. She is a grounded earthy goddess who is also comfortable moving through the shifting mantic world of dreams. She is deep wisdom, familiar with both the depths of earth and the heights of sky, a guide into the soul. Whereas Valkyrie, the bird goddess, is one of the most ancient goddesses, both a living, life-giving creator and goddess of death and regeneration. The Valkyrie, a northern European goddess, is a representation of the goddess as death wielder. Okay, that's all I need to say for Valkyrie, apparently. Bloody hell, I hope that made sense. I'm so sorry about that. That was hella confusing for me too. Alright, let's take an animal spirit card. we have the octopus. Again, not knowing what it is that you want, having too many desires, too many thoughts, too many wishes, and acting on them all at once and then changing your mind, okay? But it was meant to be. It was all meant to be, all right? This was to help you gain new insights, new wisdom, find your true life path so that you could embrace your future with vigor and passion and stamina and fight the long fight, you know? It was to heal you from being sarcastic as well. Like, I feel like you were a bit bitter for some reason. Maybe you felt bitter because you knew that there was something between you two and it didn't work out. But there is going to be an opportunity come through where you can see for yourself, you give it another shot and you can see for yourself whether or not it's really going to work. But you're very indecisive about it as well, and that's why you're so sarcastic, because it's like, I don't know what I want, but it's cool, you know. I've only had 50 breakdowns today, but it's cool, that kind of idea. You're very indecisive, but passionate at the same time, because you're a creative soul, okay? You like to create and you like to see all the possibilities of life, all of the potential life has to hold, which is why you're feeling a bit bitter when you didn't get to see some potential fulfilled here. But they're asking you to recognize the potential in the path that you didn't go down because you were backtracking on this one, okay? It's time to stop being indecisive and become grounded. Okay, let's take a Mermaid Oracle card as our final message. Ooh. Set your sights higher, yeah. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. What path are you not pursuing? By backtracking, by regressing, by going down the already beaten path. Set your sights higher. Very clear message there, my loves. Okay, thank you. Group number 2. I'm so sorry for all the confusion with the Goddess cards. That was really weird. If you'd like a private reading with me, then my email is in the description box below, and I'd just love to express my gratitude to you and say thank you for spending time with me today, and thanks for your patience with my weird messages that come through. But you know, I have to respect that I am channeling here and I need to honor what they're asking me to say. So sometimes stuff comes through that I just don't understand. I just don't get it, but hopefully one of you will. So I appreciate your forgiveness and understanding if you also felt as confused as I did. And I will see you in the next reading, my loves. Bye. Hello, group number 3 who chose the beautiful citrine. I'd really like to see this in a ring. I think that'd be really pretty. Let's start with the Sentinel Tarot. I'm not even in a relationship yet. I always think about what kind of stone I'm going to choose for my engagement ring. Because I'm not really a diamond person. I'm thinking either green amethyst or citrine. Maybe rose quartz, but they're not as shiny. Anyway, off topic, we've got the 3 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. I do really like teal sapphire, but they're expensive, and I don't like the idea of spending a lot of money on jewelry personally. What else is coming through for group number 3? Collective, please. Yes, okay, I'll take this one. All of those, okay. And this one, and this one. All right, thanks. We've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. We've got the Page of Wands. Is that in reverse? Okay. I was meant to come out in reverse, guys, sorry. And we've got 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. The Moon. King of Cups in reverse. Jesus, King of Pentacles in reverse. What is going on, loves? Nine of Cups in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. And I'm getting a song stuck in my head. The song goes, I could be on my way if I could only get out of my way. Maybe then it'd be easy. Sorry, I can't sing. And then it's like, I don't know the exact words, but it's like, all you've got to do, but it's going to be hard. Get out right now. Get out. I could be on my way if only I could get out of my way. And then the chorus is like, you're never going to find it if you're looking for it. So I'm leaving it up to fate. It's worth it. It's worth the wait. Okay, big message for you guys. So let's go with some, I'm going to use amethyst and the citron. So the only thing that's clear to me and to you right now, quite frankly, is that you're heartbroken and you're looking to fix that. That's clear. You're very heartbroken. You're looking to fix that. You're willing to be positive. You're willing to look on the bright side, see the cup is half full if that's what it takes to heal this heartbreak. It's very brave and courageous of you. But you're looking in the wrong direction. Page of Wands in reverse and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The way that you think to heal this heartbreak is to be patient and wait for this person to come back, but it's not, okay? No amount of patience is going to bring healing to this situation in the sense that they will get back together with you. Sorry to be so blunt. That is just very clear here in the cards. Five of Swords in reverse. Surrounded by the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands is like, you are willing to start anew. You're ready to be patient for a fresh start. To you know, you're like, here, I will forgive you. I will forgive you. I'll be patient. We can try again. The past is the past, and that's a beautiful sentiment. But with this Five of Swords in reverse, it's telling me, nah, this foundation has collapsed now. There's no justice. There's no justice to be had here. This is over. Okay. With the Moon, I'm going to get a Moonology card to clarify that. Okay, hold on. This will be like trying to beat blood out of a stone, which I know is my favourite saying lately, but I'm just noticing these stones here that have blood on them, or they have red on them. It's like trying to beat blood out of a stone. I'm also getting the message of you getting knocked in the head by a stone, which is not to say you're going to be physically harmed, but that you are going to be incredibly disoriented if you continue down this path. Because there's no emotional fulfillment here. This person is greedy, whether you see it or not. They want me to very strongly reiterate that this person is greedy as fuck. Sorry. And I'm being really harsh. Someone left a comment for me before that said they felt like they were being attacked by the video I did last night on sex. I'm really sorry to that person. I never want to make you guys feel like you're attacked. I just want to be honest with you. And one of my things is that I am brutally honest. And, you know, I have a lot of responsibility here with these readings, I feel, because as much as they are just general readings and they should be taken lightly, people do, I know that they do, they take them seriously, which is totally fine, because what resonates with you, you should take seriously. And I take these readings seriously when I watch them from other people too, when they resonate with me, okay? And it's hard sometimes to let go of messages that don't resonate with you. So I feel the weight of the responsibility in that I need the message to be accurate, true, and from a place of I'm just trying to protect you, or I'm trying to help you, I'm just trying to help heal you, okay? And this is what you need to hear from Spirit for healing, okay? I need to respect the messages that come through to me from Spirit and honor the fact that I'm only interpreting what they're telling me. So I'm really sorry if it's hurting your feelings to hear all this, but I have to honor what they're asking me to say. I hope that made sense. So you're not going to find emotional fulfillment here. You're not going to be grounded here. They're saying there's no love lost, though. Why is there no love lost? Okay, the cups were only ever half full, because you don't actually realize what it feels like to have a full cup, they're saying, for a lot of the collective here. You've never been honoured in the way that you deserve to be. You've never been treated with the love that you deserve yet. You haven't had that quite yet. Or you've only briefly experienced it. So what this was might have felt like a full cup to you, but it was actually only half full. It's not worthy of the praise that you are giving it to such a level. We should always value and be grateful for what we've experienced and the lessons that we learn from it, but I feel like you really are turning this experience, this relationship, this person into something of more value than what it actually pertains to. And because of that, you're missing out on another opportunity, which is worth the wait. Remember the song that came in, okay? You're never going to find it if you're looking for it. Leave it up to fate. It's worth the wait. I could be on my way if I could only get out of my way, okay? You're in your own way and it's hard because your sentiment is really genuine, it's really pure, it's very kind and generous, but it's you're sending that energy in the wrong direction to a point that it's actually blocking what's actually coming in. You need to get out of your own way. Let's take some more tarots. Spear 9 in reverse. Stop looking out for it. Stop looking out for love. Stop looking out for this person coming back into your life. Just stop. Let go of the energy. Let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry I'm being so harsh and redundant. It's not me. It is me, but it's the energy that I'm receiving. They really want you to stop focusing on love. Stop looking for it. You're never going to find it if you're looking for it. Which is like, obviously you're going to find it. But like the song, the message still pertains. Okay. We've got 3 of Pentacles. It's time to build new foundations. This foundation has crumbled. It's time to start something new. Build something new. We have King of Wands. Find a new direction. Okay. Find new passions. Queen of Swords that pertain to your truth, that You know, the Queen of Swords is very strong because she cuts the cords with pain from her life. And she wears the bracelet of those cords around her to remind her of that grief and the lessons that she learned. So you need to embody more of that Queen of Swords energy. Three of Wands, stop waiting, in reverse, stop waiting. Four of Swords in reverse, stop waiting, stop thinking about it. Empress in reverse, okay? You are an authority of your life. You are the creator of your life, okay? I feel like right now you're so focused, you're putting so much of your internal energy on love and potentially even this specific relationship that you are not actually weaving other parts of your reality. You're not actually putting practical plans in place for other parts of your life because so much of your internal energy is focused on this. Okay? The Seeker in reverse. This is not a path that you're meant to go down. Couldn't be any clearer. This is not a path you're meant to go down. Three of Cups. There's somebody else that you're not noticing. There's somebody else that you're not thinking about. And this person could be in your life, may not be in your life. But right now, you're not even open to the idea of a third person. You're not even open to the idea of another person. All you want is this person that you've broken up with. But let it go. Let it go. And I just cut the deck and you will have the Ace of Cups. Fulfillment, happiness. Divine intention, back on your soul path. Your cup will now be full. This half full cup that you've been living off. You've been trying to hydrate your body off half a cup of water when you could have a full cup and a whole river to refill off as much as you want. You deserve so much more. Yeah. Let it go, my loves. Again, I'm so sorry to have been so harsh. I hate being that harsh, but I'll make sure to title this video The Harsh Reality so you're prepared for it. Let's take a Moonology card. Believe in the impossible. Believe that there is actually something better out there than what this person is offering. Blue moon, okay, we just had a blue moon. The changes have arisen. Transformation is happening. Judgment Day has come. Today is Judgment Day for group number 3. Your eyes are opening. Let's see what the animal spirits have to tell us. How do they want to guide the collective group number 3, please? Picking up on someone very specific's energy right now who's very angry with me. Which is why I think I keep on wanting to apologize. If this doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. You don't have to watch my videos, you know. This isn't TV. This isn't a commercial that comes on without your choice. You get to choose what videos you want to watch. So if you don't like it, don't watch it. Spirits, anything for us there, please? Anything? The Fire Ant. In reverse. I don't take reversals with these cards, so what do you mean by that? Oh. You guys aren't listening to your family and friends. Your family and friends have already told you all of this. Let this person move on. Move on from this person. You don't listen to them. Which is fine. This is your life. You do you, but Spirit's asking you to listen. Spirit's telling you you should listen to them. Because it's time to transform. What I just said before is a time of transformation. Today's Judgment Day. Yeah, baby, rising from the ashes. Anything else? No? Yes? The Tiger. Tap into your sensuality. Tap into your third eye. Tap into your soul path. Right now, that's a bit off tap. It's a bit off balance, okay? You gotta get some good loving to know what it's really, really about. Not that you don't know what it's about, but... Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that, but like... You need to remember how it feels. Is what I should say. That's what I meant. Let's take a Mermaid Oracle as our final message. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Have faith in your dreams. It's worth the wait. Let's take a Moonology card. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Reset your energy. Find a way to redirect your energy away from this. That's your first move. Energetically make the first move. It's time to show the world the real you. Show the world the real potential that you have. And the potential that the world has to fulfill you. It's time for you to really experience the world as well. And then we have adjustments are required. Energetic adjustments. Yeah, because right now you're feeling repercussions of grief from not making those adjustments. So be bold, make the first move, make the changes energetically. It's time to experience more. It's time to show the world the real you, my loves. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I do apologize again for the harshness, and I appreciate your forgiveness. If you found it a bit painful, but it is the message that needed to be delivered today. I don't pick and choose these messages, unfortunately. If I could, I would send you love all the time. All the time. And I would tell you that everything's going to be okay. But then I wouldn't be telling the truth, would I? And, well, actually, everything is going to be okay. But, like, not everything works out the way we expect it to. Okay? All right. If you'd like a private reading with me, my email's in the description box below. But I'm sending you guys so much love and gratitude. Thank you so much for your contribution to this channel. And I hope to see you all in the next reading. Ciao.